Doofenshmirtz Incorporated!
I, Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz, have covered the entire eastern seaboard in tinfoil. And when I put my giant magnet next to my ingenious magnetism magnifier, I will pull the east in a westerly direction, thereby reversing rotation of the Earth. I, Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz, have covered the entire eastern seaboard in tinfoil. Again, but this time, when I put my giant magnet next to my ingenious magnetism magnifynator, I will pull the east in a westerly direction, thereby reversing rotation of the Earth. I know I tried this before, but that was with a magnifier, and this is a magnifinator. I added the suffix inator. It's a completely different ballgame.
Doofenshmirtz abandoned vacuum cleaner factory!
Perry the Platypus, You know, we always do the same thing. I have a scheme, you try to stop me, I trap you, I tell you my scheme, you escape, then we fight and I'm defeated. Let's mix it up a little. Let me tell you what, I will tell you my scheme first, and then I will trap you. What do you say, huh? Yeah, this is much better. Okay, so here it is. The Make Up Your Mindinator! You know, when you're waiting to order a pizza and the person in front of you can't decide on a topping? Oh, I hate that. I hate it. I will destroy anyone who can't make up their mind. So, Perry the Platypus, allow me to introduce the Media Erasinator. Patent pending, Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. It will erase all video signals, print ads, photographs. Basically, it will erase any image in the entire tri-state area. And I will be able to attend my reunion without any embarrassment. Between you and me, my popularity has plummeted to an all-time low. But everybody loves chocolate. What if I could recreate chocolate in my own image? Behold, the Amplifinator 5000, powered by thousands of laser pointers. It has a melting capacity of 7. That's on a scale of 1 to 5, so that's a big number. I don't know what just happened, but I like it. Now, with you safely inside the cage, I can unveil my new device of doom. Behold, the Metal Destructinator! Now, with you safely trapped, I introduce you to the Metal Unearthinator! Behold, the Mimanator! With this baby, I'm going to trap every mime in the tri-state area in their very own invisible box. I know, huh? Fun with irony. What I needed was a cow that was motivated not by hunger, but by a powerful hatred of grass, like my own, burning antipathy. So I invented the Mind Transferinator to give that cow a piece of my mind. And as it turns out, cow brain, not a lot of room in there for new ideas. And don't worry about your lack of training and experience, because I have an ace in the hole. This, the Misbehavinator. It does what the name implies. Anyhow, I came up with another great idea. I created the Moisture Suckinator. See? I don't know why I built it here when I was going to use it on the balcony. And I'm here in this volcano on this deserted island because I get all this free monkey labor. I control them all with my monkey and slavinator helmet.
Doofenshmirtz Incorporated!
Gentlemen, I have a unique investment opportunity for you. I'm sure you're all aware of the popularity of monster trucks, right? But you know they are not really monsters, just big stupid trucks. So, I came up with my own line of monster trucks. Behold! Very evil, don't you think? There's even one that looks like me. Look. We'll corner the markets. And just to be sure, I have created the Monster Truck Awayinator. You know, to do away with the competition.
But is it safe to use?
Sure, let me demonstrate. See? It doesn't affect people at all. Except maybe a little swelling, but don't worry, it will go down. You know, probably. Now, watch what it does to this miniature monster truck.
That's amazing.
I don't know where it sends them. Maybe another dimension. Of course, that was just a toy. Let's try it out on a real monster truck, huh? Which brings me to my next invention. The monster truck locatinator! Perry the Platypus, guess what? That's not a monster truck locatinator at all! It's a Chinese platypus trap! I got you. Here's the real locatinator. Okay, now where's the nearest monster truck? Yes! Right here in Danville! Okay, everybody, get in me and we'll go.
What about constraint and effectiveness?
Yeah, that'll be covered in the thwarting portion of our seminar. Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, step 4 is the big reveal. Behold the motivatinator! The music sting that totally ups the drama. Thank goodness for old reliable traps, huh? I'm so glad you're going to hang around. Anyway, you've arrived just in time to witness the unveiling of my latest invention. Let me introduce to you the mountain out of a molehillinator! Okay, anyway, I knew I couldn't appear on the Cliptastic Countdown empty-handed, so I brought a little something for all of us to enjoy. Behold, the music video Clipinator! What Francis doesn't realize is that this is more than a music video Clipinator. It's a music video mind controlinator! Hi, I was just saying, mimes control my gator. See, look over there.
Oh, hey, hang on. Say, what kind of an evil scheme you got going on there today?
Well, it isn't so much an evil scheme as much as a childish prank, but I've invented a mustachinator! It gives people big, bushy, ridiculous-looking mustaches. Because, as we all know, there's nothing sillier than a big, bushy... all right, but hey, you know, it looks good on you. Oh, congratulations, it's a platypus! What do you think of my new nannyinator? Nice, huh? You know what time it is? Now, Perry the Platypus, behold, the naughtinator! When activated, the naughty nectar in these giant glass cylinders will create a massive charged cloud of pure naughtiness! When Santa then makes his list and checks it twice, everyone in the tri-state area will appear to be naughty instead of nice. You see, Perry the Platypus, my brother the mayor is going to meet the present-day mayor of Stumblegimp, and I plan to zap Roger with my 90-degree turninator. It will turn him 90 degrees, which will insult Mayor, what's his name? Something with waffles. Now, though, he will be the one doing the waiting. Behold! The now who's blinded by Sandinator! Or maybe the who's crying now-inator, or something like that. Something with the inator suffix. Welcome to my Hall of Inators! Here's a good one. This was my oatmeal to porridge-inator. I know, it's a fine distinction. Don't get me started. Great. Can you give me a hand moving my Amplifinator out onto the porch?
Your what?
It's my omnidirectional Amplifinator. It will blast my scorching guitar licks in all directions, ripping through the vacuum of space to summon the alien armada that will help me conquer the tri-state area! I don't know why I always say that loud.
We're really sorry, sir. I don't know what happened. One minute we were innocently launching ourselves across the city in a badminton platypult. The next thing we know, we're bouncing on up to the east side to your deluxe apartment in the sky.
Well, it looks like you've totaled my other dimensionator.
An other dimensionator? What does it do?
Well, at the moment, it just stops giant shuttlecocks, apparently, but it's supposed to let me go into other dimensions. Behold, the other dimensionator! Actually, this is the other dimensionator. The other dimensionator is back in the other dimension. Okay, step 1 is push this button. Step 2, stand back in awe. Aww. Yeah, that's a lot of paper. Would you like to know what I'm going to do with it all? Well, I'll tell you.
Earth of an Inator, the wheel, the light bulb, the frozen pop with 2 sticks so you can give half to a friend. All profound inventions in their time, but they pale in comparison to the paper continator. Brainchild of the world-renowned evil genius, Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
I was sick that day, and I was crowned King Pretty Princess. Which, now that I think of it, is a contradiction in terms, but it was the first time I ever won anything. So it's gotten me all obsessed about entering contests. But the only thing I'm good at is baking peach cobbler, so I invented... Oh yeah, I told you. Behold the peach cobbler-nator. This is my new Inator. I call it the pikmapinator.
So what's this one do, and where can I hide when it doesn't do it and blows up?
All I have to do is enter the coordinates, then launch. Hey, fellas, look who decided to make an appearance. You see, it occurred to me that what I should really be doing is fighting fire with fire. And by fire, I mean Perry the Platypus. And by fire, I also mean Perry the Platypus. It occurred to me while I was on fire. I made a bunch of doppelgangers to discredit and totally destroy you. Behold, the Platyproliferator-inator! It was simple. The best way to beat a platypus was to become a platypus. That way our skills would be evenly matched. So, after a couple of promising experiments and some intricate designs, I finally created the Platypinator! Pretty cool, huh? Yoo-hoo, Perry the Platypus! Say hello to the Platypus secret agent's arrival in order to foil my evil plot capturinator! Or as I like to call it, my PSAAIOTFMEPCinator. I made it up myself. You see, Perry the Platypus, you are no match for my pigeons. I have conditioned their tiny little bird brains to do exactly what I say by using my brand new, very evil invention called the Poopinator. Vanessa, please. Thank you. You two have met, right? Vanessa, Perry the Platypus, Vanessa. So I've come up with a whole slew of products and services that I can advertise, and my pop-upinator will put pop-up ads virtually everywhere. I'll make millions! All right, I may have touched upon the subject from time to time, but I figured why not mention it again just for clarity. Anyway, that job gives him all these cool mayoral powers. So I created the Power Draininator to drain all his powers into this canister, and then I, Heinz Doofenshmirtz, get to wield them! Just think, I will have the power to raise taxes, pass legislation, and even cut the ceremonial ribbon at openings, where I'll finally be able to use these! You like them? I got them at a garage sale. People will call in and send me money. You can help man the phones. I had trouble finding a station that would put it on, so I invented this! The Preemptinator! With this machine, I can preempt all the other TV programs. As soon as I can figure out if I plug in the red wire or the green wire. It's greased. So, now that you're all comfy cozy, I can introduce you to my Raininator! I've been using it to pour millions of gallons of water into these clouds, causing it to rain all over the tri-state area! I can't believe nobody's noticed it. It's kind of obvious. And that's just my kitchen. What's this? A universal delete button? Thank you, Perry the Platypus. Sorry, but deleting the video from every computer in the world isn't good enough. I have to erase it from people's minds, too. Behold, the Read My Mindinator!
That thing's not gonna do us any good if we don't survive the flight.
I'm building a Regoodinator solely from parts from this plane. Do you know how many evil scientists could actually accomplish this?
I'll be impressed when we don't plummet to Earth on fire.
Vanessa's having some friends over for a little get-together, but I digress. Behold, the Repulsinator! Whoever I hit with this inator will automatically become repulsive. But here in the new world, we embrace change. Apparently, and that's why I came up with the Resolution Changer-inator. Cleverly disguised as a bow tie. Ha-ha! You've heard of the internet? Well, this is it's just a net. But you're caught! In exactly 30 minutes, the Tutti Frutti ice cream man will park his truck in front of my building. I know because I was standing there yesterday when he ran over my foot. But today, I will wreak my horrible vengeance. Behold, the Retire-inator. Because, he ran over my foot with a tire, and I'm going to hit him with a giant tire. Retire. It's not like a retire, like stop working. It's not that Retire-inator. That's actually over there. I've got it ready. It's filled with crossword puzzles and a big fat house cat that will lay on my belly and warn me into my senior years. Anywho, where was I? Oh yes, evil app. The secret ingredient was hate. Usually it's love, but Great-Grandma Gretel had some issues. With this recipe, I'm sure to win the Danville Meatloaf Festival! But just in case, I have the Rotteninator! With a quick blast of this, my competitors' meatloafs will be completely rotten! My victory is guaranteed! Anyway, today, it is International Good Manners Day, and we've got a visiting dignitary. She's the ambassador from England! Only the most etiquette-y country in the whole world, hello! And when Roger is introducing her, I'm going to zap him with my Rudinator! I needed to restrain you for this next part because it does get a little bit evil. Just to ensure there's no real competition, I built a little gadget called the Rustinator. At the push of a button, it will reduce every other car into red dust! Or rust! Wait, red dust, rust. I wonder if that's where that word came from. I'm gonna go look up its etymology. Yeah, I looked it up. It turns out entomology is the study of insects. Go figure.